Good morning students. We have completed the first unit, that is divide and conquer. Now we are going to start the second unit, that is greedy method. In this topic we are going to study optimal storage on tapes, maps of problem, job sequencing with deadlines, minimum spanning tree, and the last one is single source shortest path. Actually the greedy method, it is not an algorithm, it is a technique or approach or method. So whatever it may be. It is not an algorithm. Okay. So mainly the greedy method is used for optimization problem. So what is an optimization? So optimization means according to the problem we are going to maximize or minimize the solution. So what is maximize solution or minimize solution? So maximize solution means, for example, இப்போ நம்ம ஒரு ஷாப்புக்கு போறோம். சோ நம்ம ஒரு திங்ஸ் வந்து நம்ம வாங்குறோம் அப்படினா நம்ம என்ன பண்ணுவோம், அதோட காஸ்ட் வந்து ரெடியூஸ் பண்ணனும்னு நினைப்போம். தட் இஸ் a minimizer solution. இப்போ நம்ம ஒரு சேல் பண்றோம், ஒரு ப்ராடக்ட்ட வந்து அதர்ஸ்க்கு சேல் பண்றோம் அப்படினா நம்ம என்ன பண்ணுவோம், நம்மளுடைய ப்ராஃபிட்டை மேக்ஸிமைஸ் பண்ணனும்னு நினைப்போம். That is a maximizer solution or minimizer solution. So the greedy method is mainly used for optimization problem. That is, according to the problem we have to maximize a solution or minimize a solution. Okay. So these are the concepts we are going to study in greedy method. So now let us discuss the basic concepts of greedy method.
As I have already told, greedy method is not an algorithm, it is a technique. That is, it is a simplest and a straightforward approach. Okay. So now we are going to discuss the following concept in greedy method. The first one is the main approach of greedy method and what are the characteristics and features of greedy approach, and third one is what are the components of greedy method, and the last one is what are the applications involved in greedy method. Okay. So now let us see what is the main approach of greedy method. So the main approach of greedy method is, in greedy method normally the decision is taken on the basis of current available information. It does not worry about the effect of current decision in future. Okay. So normally we are getting two types of solutions when we solved the problem. The first one is optimal solutions and second one is feasible solutions. So what is optimal solutions? So optimal solution means any subset of the original set that satisfy the condition. It must satisfy any subset, whatever subset we are having, that's those subset must satisfy the condition. Okay. So what is feasible solutions? Normally the feasible solutions means the best or most favorable solutions. We can choose the best solution or favorable solutions. Okay. That type of solution is called feasible solutions. Okay. Wow. But sometimes the greedy method is fail to find an optimal solution. So it may produce a worst solutions. So the problems like traveling salesman and knapsack cannot be solved using this approach, that is greedy method. Okay. So next we move on to the another concept of greedy method, that is the characteristics of greedy method. Okay. Wow. So if we want to construct a solution in an optimal way, we can maintain two sets. Okay. So in one set if the set, that is the first set has what are the items we have. Okay. But in second set what are the items, what are the rejected items we have. Okay. Well, these are the two sets maintained if we want to get a solution in an optimal way. Okay. So and the third concept is components of greedy method. So these are the components used for greedy technique or greedy approach. Okay. So the first one is candidate set. So candidate set means a subset or set. Okay. A set or subset is created from their original set. That set is called as candidate set. So what is a selection function? So once the candidate set has been selected, it is used to choose the best candidate. Okay. That function is called selection function. Candidate set means we create some subset from their original set. So selection function means it is used to choose the best candidate to the solution. Okay. So and the third component is feasibility function. It is used to determine whether a candidate can be used to contribute to the solutions. In selection function la we selected the best candidate, but in case of feasibility function it is used to find out whether the candidate can be used to contribute to the solution. Okay, so what is objective function? So objective function means it assigns some value to the solution or partial solution. So during processing time we can get either solution or partial solution. So the objective function, what is the job of objective function? It is used to assign a value to a solution or partial solutions. Okay. So the last component of greedy method is solution function. So it is used to indicate whether we reach a complete solution or not. So it is a final component. So these are the components used in greedy method. And the last one is applications of greedy method. So these are the applications we are going to study in this unit. The first one is job sequencing with deadline. Second one is fractional knapsack problem. Third one is finding minimum spanning tree. So for finding minimum spanning tree we are going to use two types of methods. One is Prim's method and another one is Kruskal. And the last applications of greedy method is finding shortest path. For this we are using Dijkstra's algorithm. Okay, student.
These are the concepts we have discussed, the basic concepts of greedy method. We will see the applications of greedy method one by one in the next class. That is, the application means job sequencing with deadline, knapsack problem, finding minimum spanning tree and finding shortest path. Finding minimum spanning tree means we are going to use two methods. One is Prim's and another one is Kruskal. That is, finding minimum spanning tree we are going to study Prim's Kruskal algorithm. Okay. I hope you understood this concept well. We will see in the next class, students. Thank you.